Simbade, Emilia Dave, Simbade, Emilia Dala, Simbade, Emilia Bala, Simbade, Emilia Dave, Simbade, Emilia Dave, Simbade, Emilia Dala, Simbade, Emilia Dave, Simbade, Emilia Dala, Simbade, Emilia Bala, Simbade, Emilia Dave. Simbade, Emilia Dave, Simbade, Dala, Simbade, Emilia Bala, Simbade, Emilia Dave, Simbade, Emilia Dave, Simbade, Emilia Dala.
Here we are, the blue train from Candy to Ella. I've honestly been so excited about taking this journey, I cannot contain it. I am so happy that it's happening. We were all given third-class tickets to sit on the train. I was kind of surprised about the class system. I wasn't really expecting this. There was plenty of room inside and also some guys selling snacks. I thought it was really nice and the seats were super comfy. I personally don't understand why anyone would want to sit inside when you could hang out of the windows or sit in the doorways. I was literally fighting with other people the entire journey to make sure that I could sit in the doorway, even making a friend along the way.
Emilia Bala, Emilia Dave, Emilia Dave, Emilia Dala, Emilia Bala.
Oh my god!
Emilia Dave, Emilia Dave, Emilia Dala.
We're literally in the mountains.
Emilia Bala, Emilia Dave, Emilia Dave,
We are in the clouds.
Emilia Dala, Emilia Bala, Emilia Dave.
Yeah, so we've just arrived in Ella and this is the view from our hotel room. I can't. You're lying. What? What? Mate. So we arrived at a hotel last night called the Flower Garden Resort in Ella. I think it's about a 1 kilometre walk from the city centre and the train station. Ella is a small town situated in the middle of the mountains. So when we arrived last night and I saw the view of the mountains from my balcony, I honestly could not believe my eyes. There is a huge flower garden that surrounds the hotel with so many plants and flowers. This was my walk this morning as I made my way down to breakfast to the restaurant. This has to be the best hotel I've been lucky enough to stay in. And for my first solo trip, I honestly don't think it could get any better than this. After breakfast, we made our way down to the 9 Bridges, which is a bridge that the blue train crosses on its way out of Ella. We actually nearly missed this. Our tour guide could hear the train coming, so he made us run through the forest. Luckily, we made it just in time, and I'm really glad we did because it was super cool to watch. However, not ideal right after we've had breakfast. I've honestly never run so fast in my whole entire life. After we returned, we had the option to either take some time at the hotel for ourselves or climb Little Adams Peak. Some people had got super sick by this point, so they chose to stay at the hotel and rest. I wanted to climb the mountain. Although, when we got to the top, there wasn't really much to look at. Unfortunately, the sun wasn't out yet. However, sitting amongst the clouds was still super cool. Even though I could see nothing, this still has to be one of the best views that I've ever seen. Oh, I'm so high up right now. I'm literally sitting in the clouds. Like, in the clouds. This is so cool. It's so peaceful up here. I would definitely say Ella is considered the backpacker stop of Sri Lanka, and after spending a night on the town in some of the cool bars, we made our way to Udawalawe. We stopped at this really beautiful waterfall on our way. Sri Lanka had only just recently reopened up its borders after COVID, and so it wasn't overly touristy. However, there was still a lot of people. Unfortunately, you couldn't swim in the waterfall because it was too dangerous, but it was super beautiful. There were so many monkeys at this waterfall. This guy kept staring at me, so I thought I'd go over and say hello, and he noticed I had the crackers on me, so I thought I'd share some crackers with him. He was super cute, and he was so patient and such a good boy. I ended up giving him the whole packet of crackers.
Emily Gawe,
He's so cute. I kind of want this biscuit.
Simbade, Emily Gawe, Simbade, Emily Gawe, Simbade, Emily Gala, Simbade, Emily Gala, Simbade, Emily Gawe, Simbade, Emily Gawe, Simbade, Emily Gala.
After spending the afternoon at the waterfall, we made our way to Udawalawe. Before stopping off at our hostel, we visited a baby elephant sanctuary called the Elephant Transit Home. The Elephant Transit Home cares for orphaned elephant calves until they're independent and capable enough to be released back into the wild. I was skeptical at first visiting this sanctuary, doubtful on how much they genuinely care for their elephants compared to how much they want to push something like this to become a popular tourist attraction. However, after taking a look in their research centre of all the previous elephants that had passed through the sanctuary and talking to some of the workers there, it was clear to me that they were all about the care and rehabilitation of the baby elephants. What I enjoyed most about this sanctuary is that we observed their feeding time from a distance and no visitors were allowed to interact with the elephants whatsoever, allowing them to just be.
Jungle number 18. Come knocking if you want to visit. Here we go. A little glamping site. This is cute, isn't it? Got a double bed. Don't mind this one. Little bed. Bathroom. Not too bad. We're living in the wilderness.
After settling into the hostel glamping site, we had the rest of the afternoon to spend freely as we wished. A lot of us just spent some time by the pool, which was really nice. We haven't really had much downtime since starting the trip. It's literally been go, go, go. So it was nice to spend the afternoon and evening to just chill and relax. There was this river out back of the hostel, which was really cool. It had a lot of mosquitoes, which was not fun. And the current was so strong I nearly lost my shoes. This evening we had a group meal together. The hostel had prepared everything for us and cooked a local homemade meal, which was really tasty. And of course I said hello to the hostel dog. I'm pretty sure I named this one Betty.
So this morning, yes, it is morning. We're off to Udawalawe National Park to go and see some elephants and giraffes and cool animals. I might not seem very thrilled about it right now because it's like 5 a.m. and I don't do mornings one bit, but very, very excited. And I hope I see some elephants. And I brought my banana in case I can feed the elephant.
We were incredibly lucky to see as many elephants as we did on this safari tour. As we were leaving, this male bull elephant walked straight past all of our trucks and he was so close. Honestly, the most incredible experience of my life thus far. Making our way to Unawatuna, we stopped off at this turtle sanctuary where they protect and hatch the eggs and release them into the ocean that very same evening. At the time, I was unaware it was really bad to hold a baby turtle in your bare hand as it's bad for their development. I wish I had known this at the time as to protect the baby turtle, and what was originally a first experience for me turned into a valuable lesson. That evening, we all travelled to Sri Lanka's most historical town, Galle Old Town. With a beautiful lighthouse, a range of independent shops, and gorgeous scenery and architecture, it was really nice to explore more of what makes Sri Lanka such a wonderful country. The next day, we spent our morning taking a small trek through the jungle to go to this hidden beach. After a full-on and adventurous week, it was nice to finally spend some time on the beach to relax under the sun. Jungle Beach truly is a secret paradise of Sri Lanka. I found 2 more dogs before departing Sri Lanka. I called this one Jupiter, and she was so sweet. And this puppy that came charging out of the bushes at us, I called Bailey. We spent our last evening walking through Unawatuna town to the beach where we had our last farewell dinner. I had a Sri Lankan seafood platter.
So, last day here in Sri Lanka, and it got me good. Me and a few others aren't leaving until like 10 o'clock tonight, so we had the whole day, you know, go to the beach and just do whatever. I, however, got food poisoning at 2 a.m. last night. I was just, you know, it worked me well, so I was up all night. Not great. So I spent my last morning in Sri Lanka in bed, not moving, trying to let it pass. That was fun.
After an amazing, adventurous 10 days exploring Sri Lanka, it was finally time to make my way home. I arrived back in London to this gorgeous sunrise and travelled all the way home with this guy Liam from my trip, who lived in the borough next to me. If you enjoyed my Sri Lanka adventure, please like this video, tell your friends and subscribe to my channel to follow on for more of my adventures. I'm thinking somewhere European. See you soon, pals.